In the previous video, I showed you how to find the equation of the line tangent. That was the previous one. This video, we're going to talk about the line normal to the curve at x equals to 2. Perhaps in the last video, I may have went a little bit too fast. So I'm going to repeat some of the steps for this one, finding a line normal. Many of the steps are identical. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat them. What do I need to do to find line normal of the curve? I need to find equation of the line, am I correct? So I need to find something called y equals to mx plus c. This is the equation of straight line. My final answer must look like this. I must have a y equals to mx plus c. I need to find out what's m, I need to find out what's c. Okay, what's m? M is the gradient of that line. This line here is our normal. Okay, so if you remember from the previous video, the gradient of the normal is mn. mt is the gradient for tangent. Okay, mn is the gradient for normal. In this question here, we want to find this. We don't want to find this. Okay, this is not what we want. So we want mn. How do we find mn? First of all, dy dx. Okay, we want to do differentiation. Differentiation would give us gradient. So differentiate this, y equals 2x. I bring down the 2, I get 2x. Okay, and then I want to find gradient of normal. Before I find gradient of normal, it's easier to find gradient of tangent. Let me explain why very quickly. Okay, finding the gradient of tangent is just simply dy dx, okay, this value, but I need to substitute in my value of x, which is x equals to 2. So I get 2 times 2, I get 4. Okay, but remember, this is not what we want. This is not what we want. Okay, this is just halfway part of my working. What I really want is mn. This is what I want. How do I find this? Given mt, okay, mt is 4. There is, I explained previously, a shortcut. How to find mn? 1 over of this number, 4. Put a minus sign in front. That's your mn. Okay, this is mn. Done. Minus 1 over 4. So I'm halfway through the question now. I need to find the equation of straight line, which means I need this. Okay, y equals to mx plus c. Let me set that up. Y equals to m. The m here is mn, so it's minus 1 over 4 x plus c. I don't know what is c. I need to find out what c is. So I need to find a value for x. I need to find the value for y. What's my value of x? The question gave it to you already. X is equal to 2. What's the value for y? The value for y is here. It's x squared. I know that my x is 2. Okay, if my x is 2, then x squared is 2 squared, which is 4. So y equals to 4. Put in the value. 4 equals to minus 1 over 4 times x. X is 2 plus c. Let me simplify this. 4 equals to 1/4 times 2 is half, so it's minus half, plus c. Simplify further and bring this one over here. C is equal to 4 plus half. Okay, so it's 4.5. But I don't like to write in mixed numbers, so I rather write it as this, 9 over 2. Okay? Am I done? Is that my final answer? No, it's not my final answer yet. My final answer has to look like this, remember? It has to look like this, y equals to mx plus c. And I've already found my m. The last thing I need is to find my c. So let me give myself a little bit of space. I'm going to use here this time. The final answer would then be y equals to minus 1 over 4 x plus c. My c is 9 over 2. This is my answer. If you would like to, you can also make this answer look nicer, in inverted commas, nicer. Sometimes they don't like to see the fraction, so you can make it, it's not necessary. Let me emphasize, it's not necessary. But if you know how to, you're familiar, you want to make it look nicer, here's what you do. Multiply everything throughout by 4 and you'll see that the fraction disappears. Okay, I'll get 4y minus 1/4 times 4, I'll get minus 1, so it's just minus x. 9 over 2 times 4, get 18. This is also an acceptable answer. It just looks nicer. Both the answers are acceptable. Both are okay. So this is how you find the equation of line normal using differentiation.